What's good, YouTube? It's your man, Turn Me Up Tony, back at it with another reaction video today. If you've been a subscriber or a viewer from the last video, you already know where this is about to go. Today we are doing part 2 of exact proof of why modern men are just as bad as modern women. But I haven't seen the rest of this video, so maybe everybody lightens up a little bit, maybe. But from that last video, from the last contestants, it was brutal. It had me like me re-guessing everything that I ever thought of about modern relationships. So, without being said, without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Lamika.
Lamika, how old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
I'm a radio personality. I'm also a business owner. And I also work for a car manufacturing company.
Yo, that's a come up right there. She says she a radio personality. So if you do music, yo, you handle the mixtape, yo, you put on, you Gucci. And she works for a car manufacturer. So if you need a whip, yo, shorty got her things together. Right off whips. Those is different. Usually shorties be doing some other wild careers and have some other avenues of income, but radio personality, car manufacturing, man, that's an A+ right there, man. So let's see what the OGs is talking about.
Yeah, I hear it in the voice, the radio personality.
Yes, sir.
And now what do you like to do for fun?
I'm very open to doing anything once. But traveling, of course, like everybody. I love to go and experience some fine dining or some hot wings with a little lemon pepper. But yeah, I'm a cheer mom, so I enjoy going to games and stuff.
Okay, so you have kids?
I have a daughter.
A daughter, how old is she?
14.
14, okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I need somebody that's ready to be. We're here, so I would imagine you're ready.
Yes.
Somebody that's ready to lead, learn, listen, love, understand that everything not gonna be understood. So compromise. And somebody who's very supportive. I have a very, very strong support system. So I'm gonna need my man to be the same way.
Nice, yes.
And then a hustler, and I don't mean on the street. I mean, you gonna make it work. We gonna get to it by all means necessary.
Yes.
See? Simple. Sounds like a woman that knows what she wants. She's transparent, she's clear, she's cut straight to the point. And notice how she gave valid points. Like she didn't have any crazy criteria. All that is doable. She just want a man that's supportive. I forgot everything else she said, but that's the main thing I've heard. But it looked like shorty not asking for much. She didn't even say you had to make like 6 figures. She didn't say you had to be 7 feet tall. She don't got no crazy expectations or criteria. This is maturity right here. This is how a lot of women should want to be at 38. I've seen some immature 38 years olds who's looking for a man to buy them a Birkin bag so they can continue to still live their hot girl summer. So I hope shorty finds the right match. But I don't know how these men are able to. I don't know if they might be intimidated. Knowing these men, they acting sassy. But we gonna see. We gonna see who's in the wrong today or who's in the right.
So somebody that's goal driven, motivated.
Got it. And now,
Simple.
what are some of your deal breakers?
A cigarette smoker.
No.
And that's probably the top one. I'm not even. Yeah, I got some petty stuff in my head.
Okay. All right. So we have not got any pop balloons. So let me hand you a pick.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Hold on to that. Okay. And I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Yes, whenever you're
Two.
ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
Okay. Y'all dress nice. Y'all look good. Okay.
She gonna pop the one on the right. Yep, I knew him. And she gonna pop the
and
light
one
skin
more.
dude.
Let me get a good look.
Or is it out of these 2? Oh, I'm wrong.
Okay, let's start with the first one you popped. Okay, let's have your name and age.
My name is Nick. I'm 40.
Okay. And Nick, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Pretty much I was gonna pop, but at the same time I was like, okay, let me just wait and see what happens.
Okay. Why were you gonna pop?
She gorgeous. She's so beautiful, but at the same time, I was like, she's too short. I was like, if she like my partner, something, I wish I have like a giraffe or something.
Okay.
What? She too short. So you want somebody looking eye to eye to you? Shorty don't look like she that. I mean, granted, she got heels on. But what criteria as a man, and what world do we live in where a woman is too short to be dateable? I never heard that. I thought it was the other way around. I didn't know that was in our genetic makeup to have, that preference in a woman. So I don't know what height she want. I don't know. The nigga want Brittany Griner. He want Candace Parker. That's what it sounded like. He said something about he said a whole bunch of nothing and said something about a giraffe. That's what he wants. He wants to climb trees. I don't know what fantasies he got. I mean, he's already decently tall. Damn, what you want? You want a girl that's 6'5"? 6'7"? I don't know. Maybe he got some weird kinks. I don't know. Maybe he want to be put in some weird positions and want to be dominant. I don't know. I don't know what fantasies and things that these men got going on. But I've never heard that.
So,
No
but
worries.
you're beautiful.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
So if I was at the bar, or let me take that back. If I was in Walmart and he walked down the aisle, I wouldn't double take.
Okay.
And it's nothing personal. You dress nice.
So she's not attracted to him.
I'm just not initially attracted.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. And you popped one more. Let's have your name and age.
My name is Reggie, and I'm 44.
And Reggie, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I think she's attractive, and
Thank you.
she's got a great voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's got a lot of good qualities. So I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
Nice looking, just not what I would go for on the regular.
Got it.
I'm not gonna put you in the Walmart. We already went there. I was at the mall,
Okay. So
All right. Thank you. Okay. Let's head on back. We've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, so I decided to wear this outfit today because I wanted to be like an all-purpose, right? So based on what you have on today, if we were on a date, where are we at, and why did you choose that place?
Okay, let's start there and come back.
That's interesting.
All right, let's get your name and age first, and then the answer to her question.
Okay, so my name is Mel. I'm 46.
Oh, you look good for 46.
I appreciate it. That's all God.
Baby.
All God, all praises.
Sorry, your question? I forgot the question.
Oh, you want the question? So, based on what you have on today,
Okay.
if we were on a date, where are we at, and why did you choose that place?
So this is my all-purpose outfit. I'm a designer, so these are one of my pieces.
Love that.
I'm assuming it's around Valentine's Day, so I chose these colors. Valentine's, I love comedy. We're going to do that. I know a couple comedians. So I like that. Maybe some nice dinner afterwards, drink, just have fun, just vibe,
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
A girl love to eat.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's start with
that
your
might
name
be a
and age.
potential
My
match.
name is Sincere. I'm 45.
And Sincere, if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
So for me personally, like I said, it's an everyday unit. It's not too out of the ordinary what I'm aware of normally anyway. But on the nights, we'll have an elevated experience. We're gonna have some live music. After we have some live music, we're gonna go somewhere like, I know y'all might not be from Houston, but Bungalow. It's just an elevated eating experience, nice fine dining. You're gonna go in, sit down, rooftop, beautiful rooftop, candlelit, and do our thing and get to know each other.
That sound lit. Know me. You going to the Cheesecake Factory. You going to Starbucks. That's me. On a first date? I mean, what these guys say, that's when you in it. Maybe it's just based off of what they're wearing. But what you wearing, you going to the Cheesecake Factory. If not, We could go hit up Chick-fil-A, get you the 2-for-1, with the combo, with the bev on the side, and call it a day. Chop it up, keep it as simple as that. You think you deserve the Boogaloo? You think you deserve a comedy club? Do I look like a joke to you? That's like the third, fourth date in, not the first. Like, shorty gotta prove herself a little bit. So I get it. Maybe it's just off of the initial question, based off of what they're wearing. Now, if I'm wearing any of them fits, we go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
All right. Name and age and answer to her question.
Jonathan, 41. You said with your outfit, right? Where we would take you on a date?
With your outfit.
And mine?
I thought mine was all purpose, but
I think I'm all purpose.
Yeah.
Anything. Well, I would take you the way you looking. I think we'll go to somewhere to dance first.
Okay.
Then maybe somewhere nice, Fleming's, or somewhere to get a steak or something like that, shrimp, lobster, or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. And over here, your name and age and answer to her question.
Cheesecake Factory.
My name is Jayville, 43. I say the way that you're dressed. I'm not sure what area you're coming from, but maybe the Omni PGA over in Dallas. It's obviously on the golf course.
Okay.
The outfit you have kind of looks like a little bit of a brunchy style, slight professional style. You talked about radio, so we could talk about ideas that you have, on the radio station and the set, any business ideas, and we could also move it casually. So nice vibe, chill music, golf course view, serene. Real nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice bougie crowd. Love that.
Cheesecake Factory.
Elevated experiences,
Elevated.
All right. So I am going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay. One.
Yes, one.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
All right. So, Jayville, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's very nice looking.
Thank you.
Looks like she's fun and has her stuff together. So just wanted to hear her out for
Okay,
sure. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And so, why'd you end up popping his balloon?
You are dressed very well. Love it.
Thank you. Okay.
It's just maybe it's a lisp.
Okay.
Nice looking.
I knew that was the reason why she popped too. I didn't want to say nothing, but I knew it was the way that he talked. I thought it was just him being nervous. I didn't even know he had a lisp until she said anything. I thought he came off like he wasn't as confident and sure of the wording that he was using, or, he came off like he was nervous. That's how I looked at it as, and that's what I've heard. I didn't hear no lisp, but damn.
Yeah. That's all.
Retainer. Okay.
You have the,
Got retainer.
is it like Invisalign?
It's the
or-
retainer.
Retainer. Yeah.
Oh.
Take them out.
Not normal. Sorry.
I talk like that with mine in too, but we can take them out.
My fault.
Yeah.
Keep it straight. It's okay.
No. You look good though. You look good.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, we've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. So where are you from? Are you open to long distance relationships? And if so, how does that look for you day to day with communicating with your partner?
Okay. Start here.
I'm Jonathan from California. I'm open to anything, long distance, whatever.
Okay.
Communicate all the time.
Good.
Long distance relationships don't work. I think there's a study that say like 80%. I just made that up. I just know there's a study out there somewhere that's about 80 to 90% sure that long distance relationships don't work. Lack of communication, lack of trust. You think I'm the only person you've seen miles away? You think you really gonna be that faithful? Bro, shorty's men be getting locked up and they still be cheating. You think females could do long distance? You think some men could do long distance relationships? It's not gonna work. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. Some people can do it. Some people have done it. But as you're on a dating show, you just met each other. Not to say that it won't work, but that's something you gotta talk about like ASAP. Whether you gotta meet her down there, she gotta meet you up here, whatever the case may be. We not doing no long distance relationship. I don't know who you who you could be talking to. What it's just not happening. There's a lot of people are sneaky nowadays. We're in 2025. It's a cold world.
All right, and over here.
Sincere and honestly, like I just need some realistic distance. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm type of person I want to be up under my woman. I want to be able to wine and dine you. Also, I want to feel nurtured. I want to feel that energy from you too. So if we too far away over the phone, video chat, it's gonna be okay, but over time it's gonna wear down. Now we grown. I'm grown and in a position to move around. I can go wherever I want, when I want. That's the benefits of having your own business and being successful in life. So I'm able to make that happen. But on a realistic term, every day when you wake up and go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? If you're really into somebody, you want to be able to pull up on them.
Absolutely.
Where are you?
I'm in Houston.
Houston. Oh, I love Houston.
And what about over here?
Yeah, so long distance is cool. I'm open to it as long as it's not over the water. I'm not going overseas.
Okay.
But anything domestic is good. It's good. It's in communication. It's easy. We all got devices. Ain't no excuses.
Right.
If you want to communicate, it's easy.
Okay. Where are you located?
California.
Where are you?
I'm in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Damn.
Oh, country girl. Yes.
From Memphis.
All right. It is time to pop a balloon.
Gosh.
I know.
Okay.
She gonna pop.
Jesus. Okay. Just one.
Just
one, right?
You want to pop more?
No, I'm just making sure. I guess
you want to pop more.
I'm
than
sorry.
one?
It came out the wrong way, y'all.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way she talked. Her style, everything about her.
Thank
What I'm saying? She's from Tennessee. I'm from Mississippi, so originally. So
Yeah. All right. And why'd you end up popping his?
Very nice looking.
thank you.
So very nice looking. Yellow guys really not my go-to.
I knew it.
Yeah, but you fine though.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Once you get the right yellow one, you'll be all right.
Say I'm slipping. Dang.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This colorism gotta stop. If you're black, you're black. Granted, I get it, preference. Why is that only with black women though? Black men, they gonna date if you white, purple, blue, yellow, dark, brown, whatever the case may be. We in 2025, since you're 38, and you're looking for a husband. Why does a man's skin color have to do with the price of tea in China? About how he can love you and support you, but you want to take colorism and divide us even more, just like all the women do, all the black women do. Oh, you're too yellow. He's black. Granted, he's light skinned. I never understood that. I understand having a certain liking and being attraction. If you're attracted to somebody, you're attracted to somebody. Who cares what color they are? It's like ugh.
All right, we've got 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for our girl? You got one? All right, let's go here.
I got 2 questions. Twofold.
Oh, girl, I'm tripping.
Basically, your 14-year-old, she just started high school. That's a pivotal time in life for teenagers and things of that nature. And she in cheer. I know cheer, you traveling consistently, like y'all everywhere bouncing around. So my first question is, how do you plan on managing something long distance when, you know what I'm saying, you got to manage her, you got to manage your career. It's a whole lot going on in the day-to-day life. So from Memphis to Houston, how would you manage that? That's the first question. And then second, what's your passion? What moves your heart? What makes you get up every day and be like, yeah, I'm about this. That's what I'm on.
Period. So as far as my daughter, I didn't really. So she's 14. She'll be going into high school this year, right? So I don't really want to have to move around too much with her, but I do what I want to do.
Understand.
She's with her father every other weekend. I have a very, very great co-parenting relationship with him. Shout out to him. I don't think that'll be the issue. That won't be an issue at all. And then what am I passionate about? You know, I'm a go-getter. I own a couple of businesses with some friends, and like that's my thing, right? I'm passionate about my business. I like to see the work that I do and see how everybody else supports it. That's just my passion. Like, you know,
Right on.
just
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
yeah,
ma'am. You
something like a
hustler,
boss,
basically.
you know.
That's what it is. I hear it in you. I hear it in you.
Okay. Any questions over here?
He asked a lot of good questions. I think I'm gonna have the same questions.
Uh-oh.
But now I got actually a question I gotta ask. You know, no disrespect. You're beautiful head to toe.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting that. My man. So now it's on me. You're absolutely gorgeous, right? You came out dressed, laced, everything. How do you handle the attention you get, being that you in radio? Because that's kind of being like somewhat a public figure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you handle attention when you walk in a room?
I mean, you mean if I'm getting attention from guys?
Yes, absolutely.
Flirting and hitting, stuff like that. Okay,
yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure we on the same page.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't give attention to people that I don't want to give attention to.
Okay.
Like, it's simple.
Okay.
But where I'm from, everybody know me before the radio.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's not a big city.
Okay.
You know, to some it might be, but it's not a big city. So went to a lot of schools, know a lot of people there. They know me. Like, everybody get a side hug. Like, we get church hugs and keep it moving.
Okay.
Like, and if I was with a guy, like, out of respect, I'm gonna introduce you.
That's what's
You know,
up.
it's
Southern
simple.
hospitality.
Yeah.
I rock with that.
Okay.
Where you get this big personality from?
God.
Amen. Amen. God.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be back for you. All right, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I got 2 kids. I have a 3-year-old and I have a 12-year-old. My son played football, basketball, run track. So basically what I'm saying, when you said you was a cheer mom, I connected with that. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? I'm a dad that's very involved in my kids' life on a consistent basis, everyday dad. My daughter fit to start after school activities and stuff. I know I'm gonna be tied up in that area, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like, I'm rocking with you. You're beautiful,
Thank you.
sexy, you stepping on their neck, boss.
Ooh,
I
thank
wouldn't
you.
mind like exchanging numbers and just, even if it's just for networking.
Eh, you popped.
But I did pop. But at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying?
You
My thing
popped on
is,
me. Come on.
I pop because like you
Pop
gotta,
on me. No,
we gotta be realistic.
I'm just
you know
kidding.
what
I'm
saying?
just kidding.
Once we step off the white, like my guy say, you're gonna step off the white, and then there's really no room for us to even really rock out, because once you say cheer mom, and you know what I'm saying, like my son, every season I'm running every day,
Right.
3 days, 4 days a week, I'm running behind him. I travel twice a month though, and I know.
So what are you there for? What are you there for? I'm just confused, because you're making it seem like now you being a father and you having to deal with your son's sports is being a determining factor whether or not if you can commit. Granted, she's a cheer mom and she travels, whatever the case may be, but you don't know how many other women that come on the show might have something where they're in and out of town. So if you knew right off rip like that was going to be a problem, why are you even dating? And that shouldn't be a problem. You know, as long as there's open communication, and I'm pretty sure you can fit time in your busy schedule to set something up. You're not that busy. Nobody's that busy when you can't set a certain time for somebody. Whether if that's a call, a visit. You know, people will make time for things that matter to them. I get the feeling I'm getting from Unc right here is he felt probably a little bit intimidated. He knew all that she said, kept his balloon, and just now popped. How you now pop? Like, you can't make this up, bro. And when I sit here and say a lot of these men are just as bad as these women, like, this is the proof. Like, know what you want. You knew all the negatives that would have been conflicting with every day-to-day basis of your life. You knew it would have been a point of confliction. You knew that from the jump when she said she was a cheer mom. So why did you keep your balloon for this long? You wasted so much time. And then it gets awkward at the end because you make it seem like that's the reason when it's just like, bro, you could have been popped. It's crazy. The feeling I get is that I feel a little intimidated. And that's okay. Shorty got all her things going on for her. She's grown, she's mature, she knows what she wants. And a lot of men can't handle that. Truth be told, a lot of men are scared to handle that. He probably thinks she out there sucking and ducking and doing whatever. She's in radio, so who knows what type of men she's around. I think just a little probably intimidated. That's what I think.
Well, how hard that is for me. Maybe you could, I don't know, but it's just a lot of pressure to put
Maybe
on
you
somebody
could.
to say, hey, I need you to be able to get up and move around with me in order for us to build something. We trying to really solid build something. I ain't here to play.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's
and then the thing is, it's like, why not see if it would work? Why not test it out first? Go on a date. If you're feeling each other and she checks off everything on your list and what you're looking for in a woman, you're on a dating show. It should be based off of attraction, based off of how she speaks, how she carries herself, and what she's looking for and what you're looking for. Then you could get to the meat and potatoes when you actually schedule a date and see what works best for both of you. Look at my man's right here, bro. You wasting time, bro. He's over this, bro. He's over it. He said, yo, she gonna pop me? She gonna pop me? Look at my man's right here, bro. He had enough of this. Look at him, bro. They're discombobulated. Nigga, I don't even know what's going on. I can't even fathom what's going on. It doesn't make any sense.
that's the only take back for me is how far away you are, and then both of our lives, are we gonna be able to make time for us to really rock out? Because I ain't gonna play with you.
That's understood.
So now, is he someone that's your type?
Nice looking. No.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How old are you again?
I'm 45.
Okay.
Okay, so we got our guy with the unpopped balloon here. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He is actually.
Oh.
How old are you again?
46.
That's just blowing me. Let me see you with that hat off.
You know what I'm saying? I threw it off earlier, but we can do it again. I'm a ball.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at your bald head.
I'm cold, really. So
I
I'm
ain't mad
leaving,
at it.
yeah, so it keeps me warm. My hands are cold right now, so
I'm very
anemic. Is that a
nurturing.
problem?
Oh, absolutely
Okay,
not.
yeah. 'Cause you're a nurturer. So.
Let me bring you up here with us. Come on. Let's come up here, y'all. Come on up. I'll have you stand on this side of me. All right. So, if you guys have a final question, just one, you can ask it. If you don't have one, that's okay as well, because I got my final one.
I just want to know, how do you handle conflict in relationship or partnership?
So, back in the day, I used to cut up.
Bro, why not ask that on a date? Why do y'all keep prolonging this? Bro, I'm trying to get through this video. I'm trying to get through the segment. You asking all these questions that can be settled right on a nigga's either a yes or no. What are you doing? Bro, that's a question that you will ask, that's a more personal question. Why are you gonna sit there and be like, yeah, how would you handle conflict? Anybody can sit there and lie. What is she supposed to say? What? Oh, I don't handle conflict well? How about you actually get to know each other, go on a date, actually talk and communicate, and if something doesn't go her way, then you can see how she really handles conflict when you actually get to know her. That's a better level of discernment and discretion that you can know about somebody, is by experience. Not by what they say, it's about what they do. It's about their actions. You can really know and tell about a person from once you've been around them, once you've known them, once you had an experience with them. So sitting here asking these questions, it's just wasting time. It's either a yes or no, then you can get to the meat and potatoes later. Right now, y'all wasting time. You're wasting your time and you're wasting my time.
Oh, I did. I'm 38 now.
And you wasting the subscribers' time.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've grown. I'm not going back and forth with you.
Okay.
It's done. Yeah. So, but if we're having a disagreement, we're gonna communicate. It's simple. Yeah, we're gonna talk
Anybody
about it.
gonna
You
say
might
that.
need some space. I might need.
Anybody's gonna say that. Nobody's going to tell the world about their shortcomings, about how they handle these situations. A lot of people are ego driven. They're not. If you ask somebody, hey, are you a bad person? Of course, they're not going to say they're a bad person. But you could tell if a person's bad by their actions, how they carry themselves, how they talk about other people, how they treat other people. You want to know how Shorty handles conflict, get to know her. Get into a disagreement with her, then you could really tell. Don't sit here and ask her this question that 99% women are going to say. Of course, they're going to say, yeah, I can handle conflict very well. You know, I'm going to communicate. I'm mature and grown. I don't got time for that.
But we going to work it out.
How much space we talking?
I mean, we already far away from each other, you know. But how much space you talking?
Nah, I'm a great communicator. Like I said, I'm all about communication. I don't really want too much conflict. You know, I am 46. I don't really want to deal with the petty stuff. You know, we trying to get to it. You know, we grown.
You don't have to worry about that with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
no, I don't like conflict. Back in the day, young, dumb, but now I don't got time for it.
Okay. That's my main question. Everything else is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, first of all, let's talk about how y'all kind of matching with the brown and brown.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I got a question though.
Oh, did you?
Oh, my
Go ahead, girl.
Oh my gosh. Another question. Yo, y'all gotta format this a little bit better. Y'all gotta order. Like, I'm tired of these questions, bro.
So I know you're into the fashion.
Correct.
And you have a fashion.
Correct.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living though outside of that?
Outside of that, that's what I do full time. Other than that, I have a podcast. But I'm 100% in on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Committed. I did the corporate thing, let it go. This is my new life.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, it's my new love.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, my final question is: it a yes for you for her?
If I said no, I'd be crazy because she cool. So yeah. She cool.
All right. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, he got some nice white teeth too.
We got a match.
It looked like they didn't even really want to match. I'm gonna keep it real. They both are stagnant in their answer. They both just say, you know what, for the hell of it, we just gonna just say yes. Just to go along with it. You know, I don't have nothing bad to say about them. They don't really want to match. Let's keep it real. They really don't. But for the sake of time and for the sake of this video, congratulations. Y'all finally matched. Now you get to know more about each other, get to go on a date, and get to see any potential red flags that you have been looking for the whole entire time. So with that being said, we done wrapped up part 2 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arlette Amuli. If I said it right, I probably did. But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think these men is getting worse than these women, or you think women still hold the tight for modern times? Not saying all women, not saying all men, but it looks like in dating in 2025, it's going both ways. I can put the blame on both genders. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. We're going to be dropping part 3 soon. I'm probably going to be dropping it tomorrow. Look, we still got to get through this whole video. We only at 32 minutes and 21 seconds. We still got so much time left, and we're gonna really see what these men and these women be talking about. So we're gonna be reacting to that. That's gonna be dropping pretty soon, most likely tomorrow. So just make sure you stay tuned for that. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and comment down below of what other videos you want me to react to. It has been a real one. Thank you for tuning in with your man Turn Me Up Tony with another reaction video. We're going to see you guys in the next one. And I just want to give all praises to the Most High God and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Until next time.